Hey guys, how are you? Welcome into a Monday Memorial Day edition of the Daily Juice podcast with me, Matt Perrault, here on Betting Pros. You guys, you can follow me on Twitter at Sports Talk Matt. And obviously, I'm not 100%. I've been really sick, and this is going to be a very fast podcast. I just want to get this out, get this up, and let you guys know that I am doing okay. I don't know what it is. I'm testing negative for COVID, so I've had COVID before. This doesn't feel like COVID. But the new strains, I don't know. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but I've got a killer cough that drugs are suppressing at the moment. And I've just been literally sleeping hours upon hours. Drug kept me awake to watch the Celtics win. So that was good. We got the 1 unit play on Boston -2.5. Under the over should have hit. Under comes in, but the over, if you bet it late, you could have gotten like 196, 197, or I guess 197, 198. And then I don't know why Lowry, because he had 5 fouls. I don't think he didn't want to foul out for some reason. So he didn't foul Al Horford. He just let Al Horford kind of dribble the ball out. We'll take the win, but over would have come in there for you who'd bet 198 or bet 197, 196. You all would have cashed. Instead, it lands at 196. So under comes in for everybody who bet it late and who bet it at all, I guess. And Boston wins and covers. So again, when I say Boston, hammer Boston after a loss, I'm 4-0 this year in the playoffs doing that. They're 5-0 straight up, and I'm 4-0. Boston after they lose a game. If they lose game 1, bet Boston game 2 here against the Golden State Warriors. It's going to be a hell of a series. Game 1 on Thursday, game 2 coming up on Saturday. Boston was lucky to win that game. I'm not going to deny that. Boston was falling apart. Jason Tatum has got to figure out that when the game's on the line, Marcus Smart wants the ball. You might say it's a bad thing, but he took the final 5 shots, hit 2 big free throws. Marcus Smart wants the basketball in crunch time. Jason Tatum's got to figure that out. And coming in the NBA Finals, Steph Curry is going to cut your throat out. And you got to be ready to respond and go shot for shot with an all-time great. So we have 10-1 Boston, 7-1 Golden State officially for 1 unit on each. Okay. So we head into the NBA Finals. We can really play off of this. We can work off of it. I'll probably, maybe tomorrow, I'll bet the under. I'm going to see what the initial move is for the total at 210.5 in game 1 for Thursday. My initial lean is under on that. Go ahead and jump on the under. But for today, the BetMGM offer, $10 to win $150, $10 bet to win $150. Promo code JUICE150 when you sign up for a new account, not in Nevada at BetMGM. But I'm going to play the hockey game. I've been so sick and so out of it that I'm just going to bet, what I'm betting, okay? I'm going to do the same play, the same bet that I bet yesterday. I'm going to bet it today. I'm going to lay the -145 for 1 unit on the Carolina Hurricanes to win and protect home ice. Game 7s at home are insane. I just think the Rangers have played as well as they can play. I can't see the Carolina Hurricanes losing. And I'm going to play the under. 5.5 at -140. It should be 5. I'll play the under 5.5. Game probably is a 3-2 game, would be my guess. One side or the other, but Game 6 was an anomaly. I don't see Game 6 going the same way. I think it's a Game 7. Everybody will be tight. Referees won't call any power plays. I'm going to take the under 5.5, -140. Okay, nothing too crazy, nothing too exotic. We're going to jump in here with -145, 1 unit on the Carolina Hurricanes to win Game 7 at home and stay undefeated at home, and -140 on the under 5.5. Heavy on the juice, 1.5 units in play. I haven't looked at baseball. I've been deathly sick, so I apologize. So sorry to have this be so fast. I just wanted to come on here and do this as quickly as I can while the drugs are still working so I can talk without coughing. Hopefully be back tomorrow with more of a longer podcast with more things going on for the podcast, but just the picks for today. So there you go. Carolina -145 money line, 1 unit, under 5.5, half a unit at -140. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt each and every morning when I'm not deathly sick. That is the Daily Juice podcast here.